Hey, welcome back, friends. KET airing a special episode of Kentucky Life this Saturday at 8 p.m. that you must see. It looks exclusively at what's been dubbed the Great Kentucky Hoard.
Oh, love it. And here to tell us more about it is Chip Polston, the host of Kentucky Life at KET. Thank you so much for coming in, Chip.
Always good to see you all. Thanks so much.
Great seeing you too.
So, Chip, you really came across this amazing story that got national attention super fast. Give us the primer on the Kentucky Hoard. What are we talking about?
So the story actually broke last July, where a farmer somewhere in Kentucky, nobody really knows exactly where except for him, out walking around in his field and stumbles across almost $4 million in Civil War gold coins. Now, it was a huge story when it broke. The Washington Post, New York Times, cable news networks, everybody was on this, but they had to turn the story around pretty quickly. We had the time to kind of let it breathe a little bit to see if we could make some outreach, and we've got some angles, including hearing from the farmer on this that nobody's heard from before.
That's incredible, because we're talking about national media trying to get this, and then KET developed this relationship.
How did you get that? How did you get the farmer to open up?
So we reached out, a guy by the name of Jeff Garrett that's here in Lexington. He is a rare coin dealer, a remarkable guy, literally wrote the definitive encyclopedia of Civil War gold coins. He sits on the board of directors at the Smithsonian. I mean, a remarkable guy. So Jeff had been the person that brokered the sale. So reached out to Jeff, and when I talked to Jeff about a week after the story broke, he said, I've said no to everybody across the board, but I know KET will do a really good job with this, so let's talk. Andy said if I do something with you all, my mom can see it. So that's when I knew. I thought we were in pretty good shape at that point. And then through Jeff, very slowly, over about a 10-month period, we were able to gain the trust of the farmer for him to be able to respond to written questions.
And you said, hey, let's clear the decks here. This deserves its own standalone Kentucky Life.
So as we started the story, we thought it was just a regular story, but then as we got the farmer involved with it, we really knew that this is something that we could tell an entire show with. One of the things that we do in the show is we tell you the story of a group called Morgan's Raiders, which was a group that kind of raised havoc through Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. There is a school of thought that they may be very well connected to this hoard. That either it was, the dates match up so that people think that it could be a situation where either somebody knew they were coming and buried this, or it could have been Morgan's Raiders themselves.
That is
because they
incredible.
had stolen so much they couldn't carry it all. They put it in the ground and never came back for it.
So let me ask you this. Why do you think that the farmer wanted to stay anonymous in this?
Well, you know, my background, and when I talked to Jeff the first time, the coin dealer, he said, you know, the guy really feels like he's won the lottery here. And I said, well, it's funny you should say that. Because, you know, for the last 2 decades, I've been at the table with every Powerball winner in Kentucky. So I know where he is. So the farmer wanted to remain anonymous, not only because of the wealth aspect of it, but also, and this really hadn't dawned on me, he didn't want every Saturday morning to get up and look out the window of his place and there'd be 70 people with shovels and metal detectors out in his field.
Because what else is out there?
Exactly. So that's, as a result, he has stayed anonymous. Even Jeff, who brokered the sale, does not know where the guy lives. Because he didn't want to know. He said, if something happens, I don't want to be one that has knowledge of where things went down. So the farmer, the location has never been disclosed.
So a smart play there, especially with all your experience with the lottery. I mean, the people that have that foresight, you know, on the front end of this, he's protected, but what a find. And what do you think we can learn from all this?
The thing that I came away with is what else is out there. So as a part of our story, we went out with these 3 guys. They call themselves the Dirt Nerds. They go out on weekends and they search for buried treasure. And when we actually were shooting with them, they found a Civil War era cufflink that was remarkable to see that together. So a lot of good stuff, and who knows what else may be out there.
Saturday at 8, KET, Kentucky Life. Chip, thank you, my friend.
Always good to see you.
Great
what a
seeing
story.
you too.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
This is just incredible.